What in the world is that? They are huge. Crazy. And this?
Hi and welcome to episode number 17. We are leaving the Maranjab desert and driving towards Kashan, where we will explore an underground city. We will spend the night at the mountains and continue to the beautiful Isfahan.
Outside of the city, we will camp at an abandoned mud village, and we will discover some weird formations in the soil.
Nushabad is an ancient underground city which was constructed 1,500 years ago during the Sassanid period, and there is evidence of use until the Chahar dynasty. There are 3 different levels going to a 20-meter depth, all connected by tunnels. There are chambers, air ducts, staircases, canals and toilets. The main purpose of the city was defense. Families will come down in case of an attack and stay here for days. The toilet. But one of the most impressive things about this city is the water and ventilation systems. All 3 levels were supplied with running water and had air passages in U-shape to make it possible air to circulate through. The city was so well hidden that the city was only discovered in 2006, when a neighbor was digging a well at home.
Ist doch zum Destillieren von Alkohol.
Kashan is famous for roses and rose water, so I got some falude, a traditional Iranian dessert with rose water syrup. We left Kashan to find a campspot, but first we needed to find water. We just saw this water source and decided to fill our tanks. So we later realized the water was a bit salty. We spent one day in Isfahan. It is one of our favorite cities in Iran. The city is beautiful, and we couldn't miss the Naqsh-e Jahan square, visiting the Shah mosque, the bazaar, and later the Chehel Sotoon Palace. The vibes around the city are really welcoming, and we spent hours walking the city, and especially around the river, where we could see the beautiful bridges. Sadly, there was no water at the time we were there, so we could also walk on the riverbed. Khajoo Bridge is one of the most famous bridges in Isfahan. The architecture is really stunning, but one of the best things to experience here is the singing that takes place under the bridge. It has great acoustics and is one of the few places in Iran where people can gather in public and sing together. We were having an amazing time, but we needed a place to camp. Not far from Isfahan, we discovered an abandoned mud village and got in love with this place. It is unbelievable to be able to sleep between the walls of such a majestic place. At the outskirts of the village, we found a destroyed pigeon tower. In ancient times, it was usual to have thousands of pigeons in such towers, as their droppings were collected and used as fertilizer for agriculture. This area was once a fertile land and used to plant maybe melons or watermelons. The water was collected from underground. How do we know this? Because we discovered not far from here a chain of Qanats. A Qanat is a system to bring water from underground wells and aquifers to the surface and transport it through tunnels and aqueducts. The holes we see on the surface are vertical access. First, to discover where water can be found, and second, for maintenance purposes. It is believed that the system was invented in Persia and then copied to other empires to the east and west. Most of them have not been maintained, so they are closed. But some of them have access to the underground. Thanks for watching. If you like this episode, consider subscribing so you will not miss future videos. In the next episode, we will continue to the desert city of Yazd. So stay tuned.